The producers of Ender's Game, you may know as one of the writers of Transformers, the Star Trek franchise, Alias, Fringe. Bob Orci is here. And you may know the director of X-Men Orange's Wolverine, Mr. Gavin Hood, who is the director of Ender's Game. Gavin, welcome. Hey guys, are you taking video?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's name tags and things. I think that's yours.
That's
Yes.
okay, good.
You are Gavin Hood.
I am.
Welcome. Okay, so I know we have a lot to cover. We don't have a lot of time, and again, I want to make sure we get to fan questions. So, oh, you're filming me. It feels weird. It feels weird.
This is our first time.
You've never been Comic-Con before?
It's my first time. I'm a long way away. South Africa, so far away. I've never seen anything like this, guys. I'm like a I dreamed about this. This is amazing. Thank you.
It looked like you were like a second away from just ripping your shirt off and going, "Let's go to Encinitas!" Like you looked like, let's do it. Yeah. So how's the experience been for you so far, Gavin? Like, tell us a little bit about how you came to be involved with the film and what it's been like so far.
Well, that's. Yes, should we get the rest of our team out, or you want?
Oh,
I'm missing my guys.
Oh, you want everyone else out?
You don't want to see.
I thought you wanted. They said show a clip, then bring everyone else in. You want? Who else you want to bring out?
You want to see other people.
Tell me who else you want to bring out, so I don't bring people out of order.
Since she's dumped you on this, let's bring on Asa Butterfield.
Yeah.
Our wonderful Ender Wiggin. And here comes Hades Steinfeld, Petra Arcadian. And I wonder, do you think he's still here? Do you think he's here?
I think he's right. Hey, I think I see him back there.
There's a guy.
Yep.
Just a guy.
Yep.
We're hoping he's still here. He was stepped out from it. Are you there? This guy, what's his name?
It's
Harrison Ford. In case we forget who we are.
Excellent. Welcome, you guys. Since you're the director producers, do you want to show the clip first, or do you want to talk first? What do you guys want to do?
What do you guys want? You want to see a clip, or you want to talk? See a clip.
All right,
Let's see a clip.
you're saying that. I think they might be saying that too. Let's see a clip, and then we'll watch a clip, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Has anyone seen any of this before? Is this
No one has seen this before, guys.
World
No
premiere.
one has seen this before.
All age exclusive.
This is not online. This is exclusively here for you.
Really fast so we can get to some fan questions. Bob, what is the biggest challenge when you're taking a book that people adore and then turning it into a movie? What were your challenges?
Normally it's finding the writer. This time, I didn't have to write it. So Gavin actually had to have the terrible challenge of adapting this, which was great. You want to do what's true to the book, but also understand that you're going into another medium. You're making a movie out of it, and you want to take what it is that you love about the book and not betray it and not betray fans, but also show people who don't know the book and who aren't fans of the book why you loved it. You cannot take the love of the book for granted. An audience is going to come and see this, hopefully, based on its own merits, not because of what happened before. And so that's the line you have to walk.
Asa, how did you get inside the character's head? Like, what was it's a pretty big, you're kind of carrying this, so how did that feel? Like, what was your way in?
Yeah, it was pretty big to say the least, but me and Gavin talked a lot prior to shooting about where we wanted to take the character and how we envisioned the movie as a whole, and it was exciting for me to bring such a beloved novel and someone like Ender to life. It was a challenge, but we had a lot of fun doing it.
We did.
Haley, was this physically demanding for you?
Yeah, it was. It was the first time that I'd ever had to physically training for a film. We had about 3 weeks of training before we started filming. We went to space camp in Alabama. We went through boot camp. We went through sort of a military boot camp where we learned how to march and how to salute. We learned different cadences. So yeah, it was very physically demanding, but I loved it.
Because normally you're like if you're in an acting class or whatever, like what I have to do all that crap too. Like it's a whole other level of stuff that you have to learn to act around. Mr. Harrison Ford, your second Comic-Con appearance.
Yes. I was here last year.
What did it, for playing Ender's mentor, like what drew you to the film and what are you bringing to it?
Well, I would correct your observation that he is not so much Ender's mentor as he is his Ender's manipulator.
Okay. I'm so sorry I messed up. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I hate myself.
Yeah, can we get
Oh my god, Harrison Ford, I'm really sorry.
Jesus.
Oh god, I'm so sorry. It's already ruined.
I am never coming back here.
I can't pull that on you.
I was drawn to the complexity of the moral issues here. Questions about the complex moral issues that are involved in the military. This book, which was written 28 years ago, imagined a world which has become an everyday reality. The ability to wage war removed from the battlefield is one of the realities of our life now with drone warfare. This was unknown 28 years ago. But the issues of the manipulation of young people for their value as soldiers because of their special skills, their motor skill capacities, and because of their conceptual freedom is something that was really complex and interesting to me. And I was delighted to be involved in playing a character that wrestled with these concerns and brought them into public consciousness.
Gavin, as a director, do you, again, taking a book, what were some of the challenges that you had, some things you didn't think you'd be able to accomplish? Because it's obviously it's a complex world.
Yeah, well, I mean, it kind of divides into two things, right? I love the book for two principal reasons. I love, obviously, this amazing environment, the battle room, which I really think you guys are going to love. I hope you will, because it's truly beautiful. There's a real technical challenge of bringing that kind of idea and visual idea to the screen. But then, more importantly, what I love really at the heart of this book, most importantly, is this is what Harrison's alluding to, is this is not a simple story of good and evil, and the good guy gets wrong and then goes on a revenge mission and beats the bad guy. I'm kind of bored with that, right? We've seen enough visual effects movies. Visual effects don't do it for us unless they're supported by a great story. And this is a great, complex story.
Oh, that was totally the Lucas class.
Hearing you like that, as opposed to let's see some cool effects, which you will see, but hearing that you want a great story really means a lot, and that's what it is. And so to have characters that are not simple, that wrestle with their own capacity for good and evil, have actors of the intelligence of Asa and Haley, and of course Harrison on a good day. It's amazing. And when he's not having a good day, you bring in Sir Ben Kingsley and he makes up for it, so it's okay.
Fight!
And you get those egos going, and boy, you get some chemistry, man. It's awesome. So I was very blessed to have material that is, complex, intelligent, wrestling with issues, as Harrison says, that are really profoundly important today. And then to find actors that you can't fake intelligence. And you got to have, and you're quite a smart guy. So. Yeah, and is such a humble and very, very lovely guy. And so searching for the right Ender Wiggin took a while. So pleased to have found this young man, and to set him up against Harrison Ford and Sir Ben Kingsley, and up against Haley Steinfeld, who's no slouch herself, it really makes the director's life very easy. So I had a great time with these folks.
Hey, so how did you get over that? I mean, was there any sort of like, oh my gosh, Ben Kingsley, Harrison Ford, like other, like how did you come to work every day and put that out of your mind and just focus on the work?
I think as any actor would, they get over the fact that they're acting against Han Solo. And, however amazing that is, I'm not really sure, if I'm honest.
Well, I'll tell you how it is you're British and you're slightly better than we are. You sound better, you guys look better, I mean, I don't know, you're just better,
And they do your accent better.
They do, yeah, they do. Yeah, they absolutely do. I think I want to make sure we have time for fan questions. So, as we... Oh, you gotta let that guy come up, come on. The guy got up in the conversion fountain, he was like, I'm a big fan of Ender's Game, and everyone was like, not now! Hi, what's your name and what's your question?
Hi, I'm Maura. Thanks so much for being here. The footage looks awesome. There's actually been around a controversy about the author of the book. How involved was he in the making of the film?
In what?
I'll take it as a producer.
Good, because I don't work for this company.
Look, the truth is, our first reaction when this came up was, you never want to invite controversy, and obviously we were first concerned for anyone who might be hurt by anything that comes up and anything that we're associated with. But we decided to use the attention that's on us now, no matter how we got here, to completely and unequivocally support Lionsgate's Summit statement in defense of LGBT rights as a part of all human rights. And a lot of people worked on this movie. A lot more people are working to get this movie out and to market it and put it out. And I would hate to see the efforts of all these people thwarted for the opinions of less than a percentage of the people behind this movie. And particularly because the message of the book and of the movie is tolerance, compassion, empathy, all things that we hope are going to live on in success long beyond any statements that any of us make. And so rather than shying away from the controversy, we're happy to actually embrace it and use the spotlight, no matter how we got here, to say we support LGBT rights and human rights.
My name is William. What's your Twitter handle so everyone can say something?
My Twitter is #WilliamTong with a T.
All right. I figured that Tom started with a T.
Yeah, without the H.
All right. What is your question?
So Ender's Game is so amazing because it appeals to people on so many levels. How do you pick what themes you wanted to explore in the movie?
That's a great question. Well, I'd like to think that we focused on the same themes that are in the book, which is the themes of leadership, themes of compassion, themes of empathy, tolerance, themes of self-identity. How do I define myself in a complex world where my nature can be like my brother Peter, who's aggressive, or like my sister Valentine, who's compassionate? And how do we, as we move through life, arrive at a place where we decide how we lead not only others but ourselves? So leadership is not just about how you lead others, it's also about how you lead yourself and how you decide what your own moral position is in the world. It's kind of ironic that we're talking about a moral position on a day when the controversy is arising, but I think those great themes in the book are what we're all drawn to. And I think it was really fun to be able to translate those themes to the film. If I had one goal, it was to be true to the spirited story of Ender Wiggin. And that's what I got out of the book, and I hope I've delivered that for you guys in the film.
Good answer. I was so hoping the question was something like, "Would you rather fight a duck-sized horse?" It is, yeah. What is your question?
First, I would like to thank Mr. Ford on behalf of the fans for his marvelous work through the years in entertaining us. And my question is for everyone on the panel. If you could choose one prop to take home from the set, what would it be?
Harrison Ford. Oh, he's moving.
You just have to press the rag against the nose and the mouth.
What props did you take, Asa?
That's a good question.
Which props didn't you take?
Which props didn't you take?
Right, exactly.
A prop that we did actually, when we got sent it, is this futuristic wash kit, which included some futuristic hairbrushes and a futuristic toothbrush. And
What is a futuristic? Does it say future brush? Like, what is it? Futuristic toothbrush.
I'm not sure, it had like flashing lights and stuff.
Okay, sure. Future, yeah. The president for you, yeah.
Yeah, toothpaste that squeezes you.
In Russia, toothpaste is you. Well, yeah, go near enough. If no one's dropping his name in comment,
Yeah,
we're going to keep him alive. Do we have time for any more questions? Do we have time for one more question? Yeah. Yes. They what? What are you yelling at? Okay, now we know that. Thank you. All right. What is your...
Okay, so Mr. Ford, huge fan of yours. Glad you could be out here at Comic-Con. Yeah, thanks. So just had a couple questions. Just one question. If Han Solo and Indiana Jones were to meet,
Okay, I want to stop you right there. He said if... Oh, just do it. I want to know too.
lightsabers aside, what would be their first words to each other?
Okay, great. Now I have to repeat it. If...
Hi, how are you?
Wait, wouldn't it be something like, "Holy shit, Spaceman!" Yes.
Hi, hello. I'm very excited to be here. Came all the way from Brazil. I'm a lot of guys. Comic-Con.
Were you here last year? I remember you from last year.
I remember you too.
Last year. You're from Brazil, but you brought this awesome Roberto Benigni energy last year.
Mr. Ford, am I a huge fan?
What?
I used to pretend.
Sorry, we're dating now.
I love Chris. I love you, Chris. Okay, so Mr. Ford, I'm a big fan. I used to pretend I was Indiana Jones when I was a child. Yeah, until the day I stole a rock, broke my leg, but I'm still a fan. Yes. So my question.
Are you blaming him?
I'm saying congratulating him. So, Mr. Ford, do you think Han Solo would be a good soldier for Colonel Graff's army?
Slow push in, slow push in.
You know, you and I have a lot in common. I used to dream about being Indiana Jones when I was younger too. Not so much anymore.
That was it? That was
And
the last
I don't
question?
think Han Solo would be good as a soldier in anybody's army. I think he's what we call now an independent contractor.